So my first exposure to Bluff 2020 was at one of the town hall meetings as a citizen. I remember being energized by the process, by the diverse perspectives in the room, as well as by all the possibilities this movement would bring to my hometown.
I was very surprised and excited about the energy that was being expressed at the town hall meetings. I could tell that it was an opportunity for us to collaborate to make some positive changes in our community.
So while there were some who had gone through a major community-wide engagement process like this was actually my first time. The process allowed me to see and hear from individuals that I had never seen before this process began. There were individuals there from all walks of life. There were some who had lived in Pine Bluff all their lives. There were newcomers, and there were some like myself who had lived elsewhere and come back to Pine Bluff. I saw how the process emboldened them to speak freely and candidly about the issues pertaining to life in this city. I saw some speak with frustration and some with optimism, how some saw the glass half empty and others saw the glass half full. Through it all, over and over again, I heard people speak of Pine Bluff's potential. You see how the condition of a city or a town is a result of maybe decisions made 40, 50 years ago. You see that the actions that you take today may actually manifest years and years down the road.
There were several initiatives all over the city that were doing the very same thing and almost spinning their wheels and dividing up their resources, physical resources, brain power, was all divided up around the city. And so I saw Pine Bluff 2020 as a great mechanism to bring all that together.
Everything that the 2020 initiative centers around is, of course, it talks about job creation, but it also talks about just making life more enriching here in Pine Bluff and making sure that we take care of our youth, making sure that that we deal with race relations and other issues that can impede that progress. When we think about the goals related to downtown development, the core issues that they want to see downtown thriving again, and the issues pertaining to the multipurpose center, they want to see the youth served.
As one of the co-chairs, my responsibility is to make sure that the goal teams are meeting, also to make sure that they have a forum to be able to communicate with each other about the processes that are involved in meeting the goals.
I think it's important to keep a focus on the issue because things change, there are new players, there are new individuals that come to the table, so as long as we can say this is our issue and we're trying to work on this issue, then regardless of what the particular goal is, you keep people engaged because the issue is still at hand.
We meet once a month, and at that time we meet with the goal team captains or the goal team liaisons, which also is a position in the Pine Bluff 2020 that is responsible for making sure that the captains are communicating with the participants of the goal team and that they're meeting and that they are reporting what their steps are toward those goals and the progress that they're making.
Did you think about some of the things that have happened in downtown recently? You think about the rental center, you think about the UAPB Business Incubator, the Saracen Landing. These are all new developments that are in that direction that can be built upon to actually to see the revitalization of downtown come to fruition. It was Plato who said that our city is what it is because our citizens are who they are. In order to unleash the greatness of a city, its citizens must be able to unleash the greatness and latent energy in themselves. They do so by enabling and empowering one another to have a voice and an opportunity to contribute meaningfully to fixing the issues that are most important to them.